all enjoyed yummy and sattvic lunch from our kitchen and are all geared up for the second session, which is Global Vastu. Even though Vastu has originated from the Vedic land of India, it has reached all the corners of the world. This session will be an insightful one about how principles of Vastu are adjusted suitably according to specific geographic locations, as Vastu is all about bringing harmony among the natural forces like solar path, Earth's geomagnetic flux, etc., which vary significantly in relation to whichever part of the globe we are in. So the claps which we were, having while playing the game, with that thunderstorm of our claps, can we invite our next speaker here? Yes? Dr. Narendra Hari Sahasrabuddhe.
I have the honor to introduce the keynote speaker of the Global Vastu session, Dr. Narendra Hari Sahasrabuddhe ji, and he will be speaking on the importance of understanding global Vastu. Dr. Sahasrabuddhe ji is an international acclaimed Vastu consultant with over 25 years of experience in the field. He is an alumnus of IISc, Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru. He is a structural engineer and owns his architectural Vastu consultation firm, Mega Planners in Pune. He is a fellow of the Institute of Valuers and member of Indian National Science Academy, MINSA. He holds a PhD in Vastu Shastra. He has authored over 20 best-selling books in Vastu Shastra in English, Hindi, and Marathi. He has a passion for teaching this ancient wisdom of Vastu Shastra to people from all over the world. He has the deep spiritual knowledge, scriptural knowledge, and has taught Vastu Shastra at the Art of Living International Center too. His clientele base includes people from all walks of life, be it industrialists, entrepreneurs, political heads, celebrities, corporates, and even religious institutions like the Shirdi Sansthan. He has also provided Vastu inputs to our own Sri Sri University, Temple of Knowledge in Pune, and Temple of Knowledge in Ahmednagar. He has been conferred several prestigious titles, of which few are Vastu Vidya Vachaspati, Maha Mahopadhyaya, Vastu Samrat, Vastu Vidmani, Vastu Ratna. I now ask Dr. Narendra Hari Sahasrabuddhe ji to address the gathering.
Sainatham Jatatshisham Shri Upasani Sadgurum Devim Godavarim Chaiv Vande Guru Paramparam. मैंने गुरुजी पर एक श्लोक किया है. I have made one shloka on Guruji. I wish you all chant with me. That is applicable on Vastu Shastra also. So it has a bipolar existence. One way it is devoted to Guruji, other way it is related to Vastu Shastra. So if you all follow me, I'll be happy. Om Parthive Pranasthapakaya Sohankare Chitih Pradipakaya Jive Shivatva Varadayakaya Shri Shri Sadgurave Namaha. Shri Shri Sadgurave Namaha. Thank you very much. Gurudev has asked me to speak on Global Vastu, so I will speak on this subject with one example. Basically, if you see this subject of architecture as such, translation of architecture in Webster Dictionary, you will find it is made as Vastu Shastra. So basically it is the subject of architecture. So your understanding of the spaces, grid analysis should be perfect. Unfortunately, at present, all non-technical people are practicing in this subject. But basically it is subject of architecture. So every Vastu expert should do some sketching. That's what I tell my all students. So sketching एक जो है ना, it is गाभा है ये वास्तु शास्त्र का. It is meaning of the Vastu Shastra is you should able to plan by your own hand. So I will draw one section now here of one building. I am structural engineer from Indian Institute of Science, so I was connected to high scientific culture of ECG Sudarshan, like I have heard to them. Then, basically being structural engineer, I am connected to all the modern architects. And third, I haven't read any book of Vastu Shastra. I have created my own thought of Vastu Shastra through understanding of the Yoga Shastra. That is Shiva Svarudaya, Pratyabhigya Hrudayam. These are the two books through which whatever knowledge I have gathered and then listened to some masters like Y.N. Magirwara and all that. Through that I formulated my theory of Vastu Shastra as a two-stream theory. So this is a sloping roof, this is a terrace, and this is a big side margin to the south. This is the situation. And we'll see on part of the globe how its effects differ. So, if I go to places like New Zealand, Johannesburg, that is south side of the globe, then I always find the sun is in north. Sun represents a fire element. Its cosmic effect you can see in Australia. To the north of Australia, you find a desert. There is no water. I'm going to give like this some cross references in between, because just 1 hour is, where is Ashutoshji? 1 hour is given to me. In 1 hour, it's very difficult to comprehend so much of a big subject, but still I'll go on putting some questions in your mind, of which answers you yourself will find. So, when sun is in the north, means there is a scorching effect in the north zone. So, south is silent. So, whatever faults of the south, say as said in Aparajit Prachayats, Nashyanti Purushastatra Devata cha pranashyati dhanahani karoti nityam rogakrit dakshina plavaha. Plava, the word plava has two meanings. One normal meaning which we say is the slope to the ground. I'll explain you how its other meaning is taranga or spandan or vibrations. So this is a plot. The Amarkosh meaning of the word plow is two. One is slope and the other is taranga. See, this is a plot which is a straight plot. Means all the 8 directions have same load, same earth element. Is it clear? All the 8 directions. Say, now if it is having slope to the south, like this, means in southern zone, earth element is less. earth element and energy, earth element and ether are complementary. Where there is earth, there is no ether. जहाँ पृथ्वी तत्व है वहाँ आकाश तत्व है नहीं. That is called as two complementary elements. The Vastu is the only subject in which there is a positive confluence of earth and ether, which in traditional language is called as Ghata Ghatana Ghatakash. Ghata means it is of earth element. The form given creates a space inside which is the Ghatakash. So if Ghata is asymmetric, Ghata is with non-sacred geometry, means Akash Tattva in that is non-symmetric. Means Ghatakash is spoiled. Where form of the Ghata is wrong, there the vibration of the Akash Tattva is wrong, there the eventology connected to the Ghat will go wrong. That we call as Ghata Ghatana Ghatakash as the Trisutri. In Jain philosophy, it is explained by Chatussutri as Akar, Swabhav, Gun and Kal. The way in which the form is there, according to that form, the nature takes a shape. According to that nature, that is Swabhava, the Gun, that is the virtue, gets decided. And according to your virtue, the time takes the Swarupa of Shesha or Sarpa. If the form is wrong, then the time will get transformed into a poison. And if form is correct, form is yogamaya, then time will stand as a shesha, as the adhar. That is explained in Jainism. Now, the father of architecture, Frank Lloyd Wright, has said that spaces are wombs of creation. Modern architecture says. So, creation of spaces and reduction in the voids is the base of the Vastu Shastra as regards planning. So, in this aspect, as regards global Vastu, if we see, you know that all sutras which are said in traditional Vastu Shastra regarding slope of the ground are directly applicable to the vibrations of that directions, means Akasha Prakasha Urja connected to that. So, if Sutra says Paschime Kalaham Kurya, means slope of the ground to west will lead to fights and quarrels, means hyperexcitation of the west zone will lead to same effect. So big terraces to the west, sea opening to west structures traditionally called as house. Big side margin to the west, Brihat Prangan to the Paschim. All these things will give more excitation of west vibration. And the vibration theory as regards to Sutra says, Paschime Kalaham should be lead to fight. So Plava means Taranga, vibrations, and the other is, it's not working. राहु काल चालू है क्या? बहुत सारे डिस्टर्बेंस हैं. Now, astrologically, if you see 3, 7, 11 signs are connected to the west. 3, 7, 11 signs contain the Rahu Nakshatra. So Saturn is there, Rahu is there in the west zone. In normal case, these are the two planets which create the Kalaha. Astrologically, संजय रथ साहब बैठे हैं, उनके सामने बात करना भी गलत है, लेकिन ठीक है. Say, this structure is in north zone of the earth. Say US है, Russia है, all the northern zone. The north zone of the earth contains ample of north energy and temperature hardly goes beyond 40 degrees. This time अभी न्यूयॉर्क में 40 डिग्री गया था. Sometimes it goes. North soil contains ample of north energy. So, north-south axis in north zone is silent. The way in which southern vibrations will create havoc in places like India, similar faults related to the south zone in northern part of the globe will not make havoc. I have seen one structure in Johannesburg which is sea opening to axis are cross and sea opening to southwest. Since sun is in the north zone, the sea opening to south, that is traditionally Trishala, is called as Yamashala, and even any architect who constructs such structure or any sthapati who suggests some changes in the structure, they have suggested a death penalty. In such cases, sea opening to south and southwest structures in places like Johannesburg has not given any negative effect to which we expect it to happen in the India. That's what today morning Gurudev said, that with solar reference, how the elements and energy take part in your life so that eventology connected to the person should change. Excitation of the elements according to the temperature, thermal torque, or torque of fire and wind, how it gets formed. On that basis, it keeps changing. Now, if we come to places like India, entire roof slope is to the south. The solar path is east, southeast, south, southwest, and west. Sun is in south zone between 11:30 to 4 o'clock, say, which is the most scorching sun. That is the Yamaswarup of the Surya. So entire roof is under the thermal attack. So geomagnetism, biomagnetism attached to the form of the house gets paralyzed, means energy content in that particular vastu, urja nikash, will get disrupted, and the whole Vastu Shastra, I'll tell you, as if it depends on two simple experiments which I'll explain, which probably in 5th standard you must have done. So if I take this small piece of iron and I put it for 1 minute on fire, I cannot lift it. But if I take such a big piece of iron and put it for 1 minute on the fire, I can lift it. So more the mass, less the effect of energy and less the mass, hyper is the effect of energy, one principle. Another experiment we used to do is take a magnet, just place one paper on that, and then put some ion particles on that, and just when you put ion particles on that, then those ion particles used to form Vikarsha Resha Nartan. That is sacred geometry of ion particle to match to the force lines. Sacred geometry is such a nice word, and more often it is used in Feng Shui. In Vastu, hardly any book I have seen that word, but it's a beautiful word. We should use it. Any house which is having sacred geometry, the eventology connected with that house always remains good. Likewise, cosmic breath is the word very often used in Feng Shui, hardly used in Vastu Shastra. When I say that Yoga Shastra is mother of the Vastu Shastra, the base lies in Shiva Swarodaya, which speaks of cosmic breaths. Shiva Swarodaya says, north, northeast, east are controlled by Chandra Ida Nadi Pravaha, which are termed as Shubha Sanketa Dai, that which brings you good news. All those people, all those houses who are controlled by the streams of Uttarishanya Purva, north, northeast, east, in their life they experience Sthairya, Kshema, Ayu, Mangalya, Kalyan, which is called as the Pancha Parameshti. And this is the left breath, Chandranadi Pravaha. And further it states that south, southwest, west are encroached and attacked by the Surya Pingala Nadi, which is termed as Krura and Kathin Karma, hard and tough, hard and cruel. All those houses, all those people who get connected to the vibrations of the south, southwest, and west, in their life, they experience Vipada, Vikar, Vinash, Vilap, or Vidroha, that is death, destruction, demolition, discontinuity, and defamation. A simple example which happened on 9/11, I'll tell you now. We call US as the Mahasatta, isn't it? And the same Maha word we used for Mahavir, Hanuman, 24 Tirthankar of Jainas, Mahavir, isn't it? So Mahavir, the terminology Maha is used actually for those under whom the sole control of five great elements lies. So the two towers with the south tower was 2 floors less and north tower was 2 floors more. So for the northern energy, it creates a Ved, one thing. And in the southern section, southeast section, you find deep coastal pit of the sea, a coast. So hyperexcitation of south is there. hyperexcitation of Pingala Nadi Pravaha is there. So however one may be Mahasatta, but when the form is wrong, then future will not get transformed into fortune. This is called as the form, future, fortune, as the trika of the Vastu Shastra. That is, earth, ether, and event as the triad of the Vastu Shastra. That is, Ghata, Ghatana, Ghatakash as the third triad of the Vastu Shastra. And as Jainism says, it is Akar, Swabhav, Gun, and Kal as the Chatussutri of the Vastu Shastra. So it was in US, and hyperexcitation of the southern zone and blocking of the north energy has created this event, means severity of the event depends on severity of the fault. If severity of the fault is very serious, in that case, irrespective on the globe, wherever the structure may be, it is bound to suffer, is the proof of this. Now, the another most impossible thing which happened over there is Pentagon, which is the nose of which got stroked. The Pentagon as a form represents a collection of three triangles, and these three triangles are not in sacred geometry, and by Yoga Sutras, triangle is equated to the fire element, earth element is equated to square and rectangle element, and Shastra says your house should be square and rectangle because earth is the only element in which बीजांकन, प्रजनन, परिपोषण, ये जो जीवनदायी घटना है, seeding, growth and multiplication are possible only by a yogamaya expression of the earth element. One Yoga Sutra says, Chitirev chetan padat avarudha chaitya sankochini chittam. जिस प्रकार का सभोवताल रहता है, the way in which your surrounding is there, according to the energy of that surrounding, formation of your chitta happens. Surrounding is connected to the Vastu Shastra. That's why we always say it is the bridge that connects microcosm to the macrocosm. And that house made of earth element which creates the surrounding, which creates the aura around the person, is the real protector. And even in the Dasha period of the 8th house or a 2nd house master or 7th house master, if your house is perfect, then that house creates a shield around you and protects you regarding effect of 8th dasha. The shloka says, in a way it's type of definition of the Vastu Shastra, ki akala mrityu haranam, it protects you against gandantar mrityu, premature death. Sarvavyadhi vinashanam, all types of vyadhis. 3 types of vyadhis are there. One is just physical phenomenal, other is psychological, that is adhibhautik, adhidaivik and adhyatmik. All this will happen if the second sermon of the shloka is followed, that is, Vishnupadodakam tirtham jathare dharayamyam. I'll write it here. Okay, let it be. Out of U and Ma, U is termed as Vishnupad. That is the central stream of any energy. Whenever central stream of energy streams with the qualities and virtue of the water, Jalamiti Brahmam कहते हैं. When central stream of energy streams with the quality of the Udakam, then that stream gets transformed into Tirtha, and that Tirtha will protect you. Entire shlokas are Gudhartha. In general, you go to Satyanarayan Puja and that Pandit says this shloka, you are in so much hurry, you take the tirtha, go away. You just listen, Akala Mrityu Sarva Vyadhi Vinashanam. Okay, ho gaya. Then he goes away. But its real truth lies in the second line. So, in all these sutras, when you connect the first line, that is Ganga, and the second line, that is the Jamuna, together, then that Lupta Pravaha Saraswati, that is the Saraswati which is hidden, you will get the darshan of that. So, Akala Mrityuharanam Sarva Vyadhi Vinashanam Vishnupadodakam Tirtham Jathare Dharayamyam. Jathare Dharayamyam means at the Nabhi level. Reference is like that. So, in any house, when expression of the energy happens in a mandalakar way, again, the word mandalakar is more often used in Feng Shui, never in Vastu Shastra. You find this word in Yoga Shastra, and its actual meaning is Vastu Purusha Mandala. We use it, but we don't connect it with the energy aspect. That's why we always say that Graha Tattva Devata Disha and Urja, ये वास्तु शास्त्र का पंचायतन है. 5 dimensions of वास्तु शास्त्र: planets, elements, energy, direction. कौन सा रह गया 5th? That's right. In Kamika Agam, the definition of Vastu Shastra is given wonderful definition. Kamika Agam says, Vastu Tantre means it is a technique. Mahatantre, it is Mahatantra. Why? Because it is a Shiva Shakti Samodaye. If you speak to spiritual people, they will always say Shiva, Shiva. If you seek any answer from the tantrics, they always speak of Shakti. Vastu is the only tantra where equal importance is given to Shiva and the Shakti Samodaye. And Shiva and Shakti of the Vastu Shastra is not something like a lingam and all that. Here, the reference of the Shiva and Shakti is energy and element. Energy and element are given equal importance for the formation of the positive time, positive cycles of the time. That's why the word has come as Dikkal, the terminology put up by Kanada, Maharshi Kanada. And same thing is reflected in Vastu also. Philosophically saying something in Vastu Shastra as a technique, it is given in the same way. So this is Nanda, Bhadra, Jaya, Rikta, and Purna are the 5 deities which control the 5 zones. Agneya, Nairitya, Vayavya, Ishanya, and central zone are controlled, or there lies the excitation of the deity Nanda, Bhadra, Jaya, Rikta, and Purna. And in astrology also, it starts with Pratipada, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Ek Avartan. 1 avartan of the time is completed. So the deities which control the vibrations of the directions, aspirations of the directions, and deities which govern the Kala Avartan are same. That's why this we call as the swastika form, which represents clockwise streaming, which represents a type of Padma, also defines the concept of Dikkal. So one who takes care of the aspiration of the directions in his life, time will act as the support of a sheesh. And one who doesn't pay any attention to the vibrations of the directions in his life, that same time will act as the poisonous cobra. Is it clear? That is the relationship of space and time together, which is put up in last century by great master Einstein, which 5,000 years back Kanada has proposed as the Dikkal. 1 connotation, एक जोड़ संज्ञा है. He says there is nothing like time and there is nothing like direction. They exist simultaneously. देखो, you shall curse this modern architecture, which has created all this solar and thermal attack on our houses. Our window used to be a Jaipur window. Jaipur window used to be vertical window with very nice stone platform at the bottom, nice articulate arch. On top of there used to be a small hole which used to give the Vayu vision This was the Jaipur window. You used to enjoy a breeze. And such type of window you can always use to all directions, no problem. But in modern days, this window has gone and builders have constructed wonderful window which puts you on all types of medicines and allergies, and that is the French window. Entire house is projected to the scorching sun, and that's why biomagnetism attached to your house gets totally disturbed. And where there grid of the energy gets distorted, in that space you won't find the sequence of Graha Tattva, Devata. Out of 5 dimensions, even sequence of 3 dimensions, 3 आयामों का अगर जोड़ ठीक से होता है, if 3 dimensions out of 5 are in sequence, then eventology of your house will not get disturbed. As in Ayurveda they say, by Ayurveda happens a Kaya Kalpa. By Yoga Shastra it happens Mana Kalpa. By Vastu Shastra it happens Bhagyakalpa. That is, radical change in event manifestation is the core theme of this subject. That's why all sutras also speak like that. Say the sutra of Vithishula. What is that? Dware tu rathya vidhe bhavet sarva kulakshayaha. It is related to the death. The sutra regarding south vibration, Nashyanti Purushastatra Devatacha, it speaks of all the while premature deaths. Because in all these cases, relationship of the time and direction is not matching. In Jainism, the present time is explained as Hundava Pasarani. It's the Jainic terminology. So Hundava Apasarani means present cycle, present wave of the time is descending down and descending down with variant speed and in a Vakragati. It's like this. While descending down also, it doesn't have a uniformity. It is in distorted path. That's why in Jainism they say, in this period, even if any great spiritual master does any prediction, then that prediction to come true, the probability is less. Because there is no control on cycles of the time and prediction make, apart from astrologers, even of spiritual masters also, they say, not myself, it is by Jainism, that predictions will go wrong. We have seen also, whatever predictions the great master Yogi Aurobindo has done, unification of the Pakistan and India, he had told to happen, I think, in 1960s, which hasn't happened yet. Prediction of one of the great spiritual masters recently who left the body, he used to say that, I live 125 years, died at the age of 86. It's like this. So, Hundava Pasarani. Any Shastra that is able to control the cycles of the time can create some positive result, not 100%. Sambhavanaon ka Shastra hai. Whenever people come to us for consultations, we always say, this is the science of possibilities, because we are dealing with hypersensitive dimensions and elements and the time and the directions and the aspirations and everything. So it is science of possibilities. Yoga Vasishtha has given wonderful definition of Vastu Shastra. It says, Satta samanyam akhilam vastu tattva mihochate. Anything to which we call as the Vastu Tattva contains Satta. Satta means it is not the Satta of Modi or Indira Gandhi. It is the Ishwariya Satta. In our Marathi Warkari Sampradaya, they always speak, Bolato Konachiya Satte. You are speaking why? On which Satta? That is Ishwariya Satta. So any form, any container, any house, any ghatta, any akar prakar, if contains, khatam, simple. Ishwariya Satta, this is the first primary thing. Then Samanyam means it should be simple. Samanyatve Brahmam Visheshatve Maya, ऐसे कहा है. And we have 9 divisions of the Brahma, which are the most important in Vastu Shastra. So your house should be Samanyam. Akhilam, that is comprehensive. इस प्रकार से वास्तु तत्व की व्याख्या की है योग वशिष्ठ में। जितना समझा सकते हैं उतना समझा दिया है। Because you all people kept a good silence, I could talk something in front of great masters like Shashikala ji, Niranjan Babu ji, Sanjay Rath ji. तो कुछ गलतियां हुई होगी, प्लीज माफ कर दीजिए मुझे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Jai Gurudev. Yeah, any questions?
Brilliant exposition of global Vastu. Basically, there were so many points, actually, yes, but few points like you very correctly pointed out, the Jaipur window or a French window. So what is your Rai? In India, we should not have French window?
Obviously not, because it carries a lot of virus.
Exactly.
I'll explain you.
Sure.
3 entries are allowed from the north. 2 entries are allowed from the east. 1 entry is allowed from the south. And 1 entry, Pushpadanta, is allowed from the west. Means you have to extend the understanding. Entry means your connectivity of the inner space and the outer space, isn't it? So in that proportion, you should have windows. So we always say, and practically also confirm, that if you have windows to the house in 4:3:2:1 proportion, 4 to the north, 3 to the east, 2 to the west, and 1 to the south, then automatically that play of the light creates mandalakar streaming of the energy, and it gives you good result.
But that is for India.
No, anywhere.
आप देखो, ये French window
I'll tell
are
you.
very good for the French.
Yeah, that is there.
Because in their
Obviously,
continent,
because they want the warmth of the sun. But with that also, say a big window is to the south. It's in Russia, say, as Guruji has said. So light will come from. If why to go to Russia in Delhi? How many people are from Delhi here? So in Delhi, ladies don't like the house which doesn't have a terrace to the south, because that house becomes warmth if there is a terrace to the south. Ladies prefer the house with the terrace to the south. That is the environmental aspect which needs to be corrected for the Vastu principles. Vastu says that south and southwest is equated to the earth element in 8 element theory of the Vastu. So there are gross and subtle expressions of the earth element. Yoga Sutra says, Apashveta Kshiti Pitaha. Pita Varna expresses the subtle vibration of the earth element. So if you use Jaisalmer yellow flooring in the southern section, and for a huge window to the south, if you use a light yellow color film, and inside that, as a matter of earth element in landscapes, if you keep some pebbles by giving golden and yellow color, then it is again the Saguna Prithvi Tattva. So that way there lies remedy for every fault, but you have to use that remedy in concurrence to the Yoga Sutras. Then it gives the result.
Sir, Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev. You have spoken about time and space concept specifically, along with
Choice.
obviously, and that works a lot, I understand. One thing, if you can please explain about, because Nalanda and Takshila, these two were the big centers of education. They were in this country, this big, great country, at that time, but not now. So is it related to time and space again somewhere?
Obviously.
So can,
Your answer lies in your question.
that's it.
Or one of the great masters, J. Krishnamurti, used to say that your question contains answer if you pose it properly. Like that. Correct?
So is it related to that?
Yeah.
So nothing is permanent then.
No, nothing is. उपजेते नाशे ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज सेच नाशेते पुनरपि दिशे हे घटिका यंत्र जैसे चालू लेगा. Very simple, anybody can understand. दो मराठी.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
And Kalidas says, Yasya sarve vashat agat smritipathak kalaya tasmai namah. Yasya sarve vashat agat. You don't know when it's smritipatha. Afterwards, by way of memory, you say that, oh, I was in that period like that.
Jai Gurudev.
Thank you very much. Oh.
Just one more question, sir. You very strictly, I'm an architect, and
That's great.
you very specifically said that square and the rectangle, these geometries, and I, since certain few years now, have forgotten these two geometries, because as soon as you pass your initial years of your practice, somehow you start really experimenting or really doing things which are not very obvious in these shapes. Other than the perfect square or a perfect rectangle, you start using into your practices heavily.
No,
Somebody was
Parliament is circular.
True, true.
The design is taken from Chausashta Yogini temple of which place? Huh? Morena.
Yeah.
You go to Morena, you see the Chausashta Yogini temple. They say it is the replica of that.
True. Somebody was also mentioning, describing you, I think the gentleman there with white lovely hairs there, in the front row, and
Who is
quoting
that?
you. Here,
Culprit,
here, sir,
explaining
on
me.
the floor, on the floor. He was mentioning about something which you very specifically say, and of the five things, one was music and architecture. There is a beautiful relationship that you really always narrate about. The thing is that certain experiments we are already doing in musictecture, we call this term as musictecture, music, Indian classical music and architecture, and have come up with some such forms and lines which are absolutely
वो देखो ना शहनाई का एक फॉर्म
जी।
है उसमें से स्वीट ट्यून आती है
जी।
यू मेक द चेंज द फॉर्म
जी।
यू विल नॉट गेट दैट ट्यून
true.
So form is the conductor between transformation of wind into sound or noise.
True. That's right. So you agree that other than these two
Our
forms,
start of the course is like that. Vastu, Yog, Jyotish, Sangeet or Ayurveda are 5 sub-branches of Oriental philosophy. That is Darshan Shastra.
right. So we can use different forms.
Always. Why
Always.
not? But always but will be there.
Sir, I have one question that
First time lady is asking. Ladies first.
like you suggested the openings and the ratios in all 4 directions, but what about skylights? So where can we give skylights?
My experience is skylight should be to yoga dishas, that is to north, northeast and east. Still, some reservations regarding northeast. I will not allow that skylight hole in the shiki. May allow in Apavats, like that.
So if we don't have enough openings in on north and east walls, but if we
And
take
still,
skylights,
regarding east also, there is a problem. Center of the east, if you take the opening, then sutra is Surya tu atikrodhatvat. Center of the east entry from Suryapada leads to lot of anger. Like that. Some way you should connect your all decisions to sutras. Then the effect will be good. Like that.
thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.